Guys, welcome back to another Color Me Purple review. We are getting into this Real Housewives of Atlanta season 15 episode 4. The buck stops in Birmingham. Let's get into it. Y'all, for them to go ahead and start it with the review of Drew's performance over at this girl's show, I'm dead, okay? Because I don't even know what kind of performance that was. Like, how is that a coming back? How is that a coming back, y'all? Yeah, somebody tell me that. Just gonna hope that wasn't the entire performance, that we saw maybe just a sliver of it, because I think all of us were just as shocked as everybody else that was there, honey. I don't know if that was a coming out or what you want to call it. The 30-second performance was a little under. I ain't even gonna say it was a little much. It was a little less. Okay. I'm taking the spotlight. Let's get into it. Hey, ladies, come through with the little dance. They start the episode with Kenya and Manetta sort of performing in these nice, cute, little tight black ensembles. Get it. Okay, Kenya Moore Hair Care performing at the Magic City halftime show. So I'm super interested in the fact that she used that Kenya Moore Hair Care line. Kenya Moore Hair Care to make some kind of deal with the university band, and they're going to perform this song. Y'all, we are going to have to find this Kenya Moore Hair Care song because I have not yet heard it. Is there a song out there, y'all? I'm confused. Please link it below for future review. Moving right along. Okay, and yes, if it's going to be anything like this damn Bravo Con performance, child, in 5 seconds to 2 seconds, said you're in for some trouble. I'm glad you are practicing. Okay, choreographer Manetta. Who knew that she performed with Prince and some of these big name artists? It's really cool to know that she's a choreographer. Okay, things are making sense for us girls. So we all know that Kenya recently started dating Roy. Roy just placed a phone call to her while she's over here chatting it up at the practice session. You guys got to tell me below, what do you think about Roy? So all the shade, all the extra that comes with the perception of it, it's not needed, because I think that we just need to love people for who they are. And if you love a partner, then go on and get into it. So Kenya's over here dating Roy, and he obviously has this girl like tingling in her little panties, child, because she just go to rubbing and itching every time he calls. Okay, she's acting a little funny. So obviously he's doing something right. She's admitted that he's good and bad. So far, kudos to you, Roy. Kudos to you. Now, she gave him a 9.6 for an in-bed rating. Y'all, if you're not going to get in trouble, comment below. What is your sex life rating for your partner? Y'all know I go up to 10. Let me see what you got going on at your household, baby. I feel Kenya, though. No need to wait. It's time to move on. She's been single since 2019, going through it with Mark and him not wanting to sign those divorce papers. Go ahead and get your swirl on. Get your nasty on, girl. She's all blushing. She's blushing. I'm happy to see that the ladies plan to support Kenya during her Magic City performance, and it looks like they're all excited to go there. I know they went with her, or at least they witnessed her bring her damn marching band when she was invading Marlo's damn hair event, child. So it looks like she did not really tell them that she's going to be in a marching band performance. So it'll be a surprise to them. I'm interested to see what the hell is going to happen here, child. So, y'all, Sonia having her family living with her. We just saw in the last episode that it's now sort of a recent conversation with her and her husband, trying to figure out sort of, and I don't even know if he's trying to figure anything out. It looks like his decision is made. It's time for us to have some me and you time, like me, you, and on our kids' time, and your family might have to find somewhere else to go. It looks like Sonia has spent a lot of time investing sort of time in defining what her family role looks like in her business. So they play a lot of different moving parts in supporting her. And I think she's sort of making sure that she conveys that, right? You're always going to see her with her mom, who used to be her manager, her sister, who sort of plays the same role or supports her like her assistant, and then her sister's husband, who kind of works for Sonia, who's delivering packages. And I think he actually has the title of assistant. And you can see on her sister's face more recently in some of the episodes that she's kind of getting tired of what that relationship looks like. On the last episode, we heard her talk about boundaries and like, hey, you're sort of calling this guy out to do tasks while he's eating dinner and things of that sort. And of course, I know if that was happening in our household, our sister, our brothers, our in-laws were kind of giving us demands and jobs to do. We know that there's going to be conflict. So I need to see how this is going to turn out, baby. Let's keep on watching. So Sonia does keep it busy, though. She's involved in a lot of stuff. She's working for NBC. She does a lot of track videos. She's making all these kind of exercise videos with a few different endorsements. So she's keeping it busy. She might have plenty of work that she can actually share out to her family, and we can't hate on that, you know. We just all know that when you do work with family, it comes with some issues sometimes, you know. Her husband's exact words were, I'm ready to have a Ross house, baby. And you are a Ross, I'm a Ross, our children are Rosses. But your mama, your sibling, your daddy, they're not. And we got to respect that, right? He's wanting to have a household with his wife. He might want to walk around butt naked every now and then, and we have to honor that. I got to hear from you guys in the comments what you think about her sister sort of taking this personal about them asking them to move out. I get the fact that they've lived there, and I could see where the comfort would lie, but I think that it should have always sort of been in the back of their minds that things could change. I'm sure they probably have a large estate. It's a lot of space. But I still can't walk in this bitch naked. I still can't come to my fridge without maybe running to somebody that ain't supposed to see what I got going on. So I don't know. I feel sad for little sister too, but I kind of feel like she kind of out the way right now. So we moving right along to Marlo, and Marlo's a cool case to me because we've seen her sort of grow in her process while she's been this little peach in this show, and I see she's got a lot of back and forth going on social media, and we'll do another video to review some of that child. But she's got her nephews, and she's been taking care of them. I know it's a journey, I think, for all of us. The motherhood part is something that we would have to learn and sort of come into. And she had to do the same. And of course, she had to do it while her boys were grown and they had a voice and they're walking and talking and they want and need things. So I think her growing into this role was very, it made sense for how it was. You know, I know there were some incidents about her kicking the boys out. Child, I don't know if I agree with those things. But I understand that she needed some time to grow. And it looks like that she's made some progress in the way that she's interacted with them. I'm sort of excited and proud of the fact that she's sought counseling, because that's going to make a difference. I think that counseling needs to be something that's a little bit more popular, and we need to redefine how we're seeing that. Only because counseling really is just talking to somebody that's not in the situation, who can maybe give you some advice on how things could be perceived otherwise. So I appreciate her going out to do that for her boys, you know. Now, I'm happy she's working to get her charges expunged and all that other good stuff. But her adding in the comment that Candy never helped her get her charges expunged, honey, that's a little bit specific in what kind of aid we're looking for from our friends. Granted, I must throw in, sometimes it really is who you know. But that's kind of very specific, don't y'all think? So true indeed. Her knowing this young lady Candy and giving her some resources, that's a plus. But we just can't sort of expect everybody to have those same resources in their wheelhouse, or to be the knight in shining armor for every issue, child. I'm not just going to randomly say, hey, can I help you with X and Y and Z? Especially if it's not in my wheelhouse to do so, you know. I love that this lady Candace is sort of a crisis manager. So, of course, that's kind of what she does. She mitigates these crises. And, of course, when she mitigates these crises, that might involve getting some things expunged from your record. Now, so far, Candy's been a little naughty shady, baby. But this is a nice little move she's making right here for Marlo. it makes sense that they would start to get along because they don't get along with Candy. You know, with this young lady's with her drama with Candy about this whole you talked about me and said I was ghetto, or you calling the ghetto out, or I think she said that. So of course it makes sense that they would get together since they both don't get along with Candy, right? This shooting at Old Lady Gang keeps coming up, and it is sad and it's terrible. But it's kind of interesting to see that these ladies are sort of grasping at it to kind of give it a storyline, give themselves some contribution to why they need to be included in the story of the Old Lady Gang and attach it to their issue with Candy. Now, I gotta say, since Marlo's nephew Quentin was an employee at Old Lady Gang, you know, maybe somebody, I'm imagining somebody at the restaurant sent their condolences. But, you know, if Candy's going to be operating a few different restaurants, I don't know that she would have to be involved in every situation. Granted, this is kind of her friend. Y'all are sort of co-starring on a show. And I would assume there's some lightweight friendship or some association where hopefully she did reach out at some point. You know, it's looking like Marlo's trying to say that she acted like she didn't know. And I'm pretty sure, I bet something's going to come out to say otherwise. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Now, the whole, why does Candy keep having shootings, Marlo? Again, you're pushing the limits, huh? We can't ask Marlo why, Candy, why these shoot. We can't ask Candy why these shootings are happening at her restaurant. I don't think she know. Y'all got to tell me what y'all think about this lack of empathy that Marlo is saying that Candy had in this regard. Could she have done more? She's saying that the family probably were trying to reach out to her during this time and really wanting to talk about what happened. But what kind of information would she have outside of what maybe the public knew? I mean, I guess maybe the police department would be working with her to tell her what some things are, but not while an investigation is really going on. They're not really giving you details, so that's interesting. All right, now, so Miss Sheree been Sheree, she got us with her in her OBGYN office, regarding some fibroids. And ladies, if you're having any pain or discomfort, discharge, some ugly shit going on down there, you should go see your OBGYN too, and get some assistance for where we're going at. And get some assistance for maybe where you can get some care for what you got going on. But anyway, so she's got some excessive bleeding going on. And it's interesting because some women, as they get older, they start to crave that menopause, child. And I guess it makes sense once you've had your children and got those things out the way. Let's get rid of the bleeding. And obviously she's dating Martell, and she's thinking he got some big dick energy, some BDE going on. So of course she like, I want to fuck without my period. I want to be able to not be bleeding a little heavy here. So I think we all can agree and feel where she's coming from, ladies. So they are, of course, removing fibroids, and it sounds like they're shrinking your uteruses to sort of mitigate this heavy bleeding issue. But who knows what the recovery time for that is. Moving on to, we're back with Sonia. Sonia takes us into her getting her hair done. So she's over here getting ready for this photo shoot, Sonia, her mom, and her dad. And it sounds like, and her brother-in-law has quit, y'all. And her sister, I guess, is supposed to be there. She has not shown. So she is taking this pretty hard, like I thought she would. And that she's taking this pretty hard, more than I would hope that she would. Ciao, boo. It is tough working with family, so I understand why Sonia's getting a little emotional about them quitting. But it's got to be a meet you halfway type of thing going on here, Kenya got her damn assistant sharing her location with her at all times, which kind of makes sense as long as you have my child, bitch, share your location. But this whole yes ma'am, yes ma'am, yes ma'am, it don't look like she could make some eye contact. Child, what is going on? Blink twice if you need some assistance. I got to see some more of Sheree and Martell, honey, because I am loving them together. They make such the cutest couple, and I really actually hope that it works. You never know with these reality stars. It just be so much going on, obviously, in their lives, but they look like they could mesh. And, he looks like he's kind of her vibe. She looked like he's his vibe. So let's just hope well and love and happiness for everyone, y'all. All the ladies are looking fabulous as they pile into this bus to get ready to go to this magic city. I can already see that some of this talk online, child, about Marietta saying that she hasn't gotten a peach, or about Marietta and Marlo saying that she hasn't gotten a peach. So let's just see what this episode plays out to, because I might be a little ahead of the game, child. And of course I am. You know, these are pre-recorded. But anyway. I love the little bus rides that they get on together, because it's always some shit going on. Here go Kenya, you know, trying to hide from them that she's going to be having this performance with the team. And, you know, she's sneaking a little education on them, letting them know, yeah, y'all going to be trained or whatever. But, of course, Marlo talking about she don't got to worry about her wardrobe because she's going to Birmingham. Honey, I'm sure there's some nice looking people in Birmingham, too. Marlo, god dang it. Child, this whole eating booty conversation, it's been the talk of the town lately for some reason. But I'm with them. Let's not ever eat no booty, y'all. I ain't eat no damn booty. So I ain't talking about if my husband was to ever toot his behind up in my face. Yes, I don't know if I can roll with that, honey. I know I can't roll with that. So we pull up at the dance studio with Coach Niles, and the girls are about to get down, y'all. They're practicing with the majorette team. All this down rolling and gyrating. They getting down. They getting down. Okay, buck off. Let's go, winner. Let's see. Child, these BBLs got these ladies looking good. Okay? Kenya's feeling like a little lady. Taking pictures, sending it to her man, I'm sure. And I guess this is what you do when you're happy. This is what you do. All right, they breaking it down. So shaking it, dropping it, taking it, shaking it, popping it. Marlo crawling on the damn floor trying to be all sexy. I ain't gonna lie, she hot for her age. And it looked like she a little tall, like Megan Stallion type, giraffe type thing going on. But, you know, she looking good. She looking good. Okay, so Sheree won the dance off. Sheree. And she got the bigger room on the trip. She got a little body. I'm sure she was doing her thing, honey. Yum. This restaurant food looks so good. That salad looks juicy as fuck. The waitress has some beautiful braids. Everybody's got their hair down, so it's refreshing to see some cute braids. I'm actually thinking about doing some braids, y'all. So I don't know why Carrie's got her baby daddy calling her every 5 minutes. I'm assuming she say he got a lady, but it looked like that's your man, boo. And Kenya talking about he was a good looking man in the 90s, y'all. But I'm gonna leave it there. That goes to say that age gets all of us, child, and it may not be working for him like that, or at least it ain't meshing. Let's say that. So here we go again with the Marlo and Kenya Battle Royale. This time they're talking about Drew, and apparently this argument that Marlo and Drew got in last episode when they were talking about, oh, my family got shot, your family got shot, and who family got shot the most, or something like that, y'all. I'm sorry. Now, Kenya saying that Drew said that Marlo was standing over her, but obviously in the video, Marlo was sitting, and Drew was standing, coming out Drew, y'all. Drew was standing. So if anybody was the aggressor, it would have been Drew. Now, okay, yes, Marlo did jump up and she got heated, and it did look like she was about to bop. Security looked like he was just about to snatch her, and kind of calmly walked away, smooth too, y'all. But it didn't happen like that. So, you know, the situation was a little different. She was trying to get out of the conversation. I'm with Marlo in saying that Kenya was not there. She can't really address it as if she was there. And even though she mentioned everybody got a phone and cameras and shit, you ain't getting no damn video. You hearing what Drew said, honey. And we know how Drew like to exaggerate a little bit. I'm starting to get a little insight to these little messages that's going around on Instagram and YouTube and Twitter between Marlo and Manietta, because of course Kenya's dating Manietta's friend, and they kind of becoming homegirls. Of course, you're gonna take up for your homegirl. So I could tell by her face, she ain't saying much, but I could tell by her face that she's siding with Kenya, boo. Now Kenya with the lipstick on the pig. This bitch talking about you could put lipstick on the pig, but it's still Marlo Hampton. Kenya, I don't know if that was nice, and there's really no separation. You're calling the bitch a pig, child. Now, moving on, they done arrived to the hotel. Sheree feeling some type of way about her room, honey. Yes, we are in Birmingham. I said that there will be some kind of men, honey, but the accommodations are probably going to look like some country bumpkin type shit. Yo, Kenya telling Monietta to change her outfit for the charity event is too funny. I ain't even gonna lie. It's a little shimmery and shiny and shit and maybe short. But child, y'all know y'all celebrities like to wear what the fuck y'all want to wear to these events. And Monietta was thinking this qualifies. But here go Kenya panties blowing in the wind talking about a Marilyn Monroe moment. Child, which one is worse, okay? Monietta ain't even make it on the bus. She done called Kenya talking about I got a little black dress. And Kenya talking about, we got to go meet us up there. Oh my God. Same old Kenya. We ain't surprised. Monietta finally makes it. And apparently the dress code, there's a dress code for the event. It's high fashion, cocktail, and apparently conservative, fashion forward type. Child, why is everybody in jeans and a t-shirt at this damn event? Now, Sheree said, where are we going? What are we doing? Honey, we are wondering the same damn thing. Somebody to ask for a hug. You are amongst a bunch of fucking university students, child. And this ain't LA, this ain't California, this ain't Florida. You is in Montgomery, Alabama. Here I am thinking that Marlo and Sonia just got some other things going on. They ain't at the damn event. Y'all, they left them too. But makes goddamn sense. True indeed, if Kenya has an event and she's made a commitment, let her show up on time, y'all. Y'all could have did that for her. But for Sonya to be talking about she thought she was showing up at the motherfucking Met Gala, child, you ain't dressed for no Met Gala. So no, you didn't. You are one of them who dressed appropriately. And I don't know if I'm just not seeing her skirt, boo. But from the top up, baby, you were dressed appropriately. Not the low rent Carrie Bradshaw Marlo. Kenya's trying to look high end. I think she thought the event was going to be a little bit more upscale. And you know, it is a university event. She should expect a university budget. But anyway, I digress. I know you fucking lying. Production that got kicked out. University people, university admin talking about people are focused on y'all instead of the event. What did y'all expect to happen? I agree with Kenya that either way her name is attached to it is kind of embarrassing. How did y'all not think that she was going to come in for production? Now I got to ask Kenya, did your ass tell them that you were going to be filming? In the meantime, I don't know that you did because I don't know that they would have had their university people out there, child. And for y'all to get up and start twirling and dancing and shit at this college event, this ain't what we do at these university meetings, boo. This ain't it. Okay. So I might have to be with the university admin, y'all. They done kicked them out, which makes so much damn sense. At this point, child of Alabama folk was like, leave it up to these high-class ass black folk to come up here and show their ass. I'm embarrassed with you too, Sonya. I don't know how the fuck y'all survived that. Child, Kenya done snuck off. She probably embarrassed for the rest of the night. She done ran to her child. She done called it a night, boo. They done made their damn way to Kenya's door, knocking and banging on that bitch. Oh, my goodness. Y'all ain't have to kick the damn door. Kenya is gonna turn up on these hoes. Listen, okay? Ooh. 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 No. Okay, so Marla done tried to slam the damn door on Monietta. Yes, that will cause an issue, y'all. That will cause a damn issue. And she done called the police. Kenya done called the damn police on them, y'all. She was not playing. So, next episode. So, we get a glimpse into the next episode. This shit is about to be turned, y'all. So, stay tuned for another Color Me Purple so we can get into this.